Shalom, Joshua Allah. Once again, Hebrew Israelites comes from Oklahoma. I heard prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, verse 32. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Abadai. Better leave the tongue, quick as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the post together, the great millstone. And shalom to the sister brothers left the truth. Shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying and so they still improve. Shalom, y'all, father. Hey, we heard, hey, it's getting ready to be prom time. You know, he is getting ready to enact his beast system. You know, he getting a couple hiccups. You know, they were supposed to do their safety act purge laws today. They put that on hold because they're not in place like that. They ain't set up like that. But nonetheless, they're still gonna bring it out. So I just did a whole lesson on the CSRQ SL, which is gonna be like the name and the terminology they're gonna use to enact their beast system. They're gonna break everybody into certain groups and classes, and they're just looking at the best angle to pull it in. And they got to finish collapsing the global economy. Like China's economy is collapsing right now. You know, and how the world gonna fall with it. And they got to get rid of the old system in order to put up the new system. The old system ain't been beat down enough. It's still in place a little bit. People still using it. People still abiding by it. So they got to hurry up, put the finishing touches on that. And then they're going to bring in their beast system, which they're trying to, which is it's coming in sloppy, real sloppy. So you tell it ain't going to last. But nonetheless, their beast system, what is that? That's a trap, a big elaborate trap to catch people that's in the dark, people that's in that strong religion to believe a lie, so they can put a device in their body and be linked up to the beast system. That's how they're going to give life unto the image. So I'm going to start off with this right here. This is Psalms 119 and 110. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. So the wicked goes to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's laying a snare, a trap. The beast system, that's a big old trap, But what it say, I erred not from thy precepts. So that goes to the scriptures, man. Precept, that's a commandment. It's a line in the Bible that goes to the scriptures, man. We're not earned from that. We stick to the script. We stand where Yahushua said do. And we're going to avoid this trap that this devil's setting up. Because 2/3 going to go for it. They're set up for it. They already went for the first round. They're going to go for the second round. Us, we know better. We know what Esau's doing. We know the beast system is coming. We know the devil wants to put devices in everybody's body. So we're looking to offset that devil. And how are we going to do that? By sticking to the script. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahushua and looking for the miracles.
This is Psalms 141 and 9. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. It said, keep them from the snares. Keep us from the snares, man. King David was praying, hey, man, Lord, guide my feet so I won't fall in these traps. And that's what we need to do today. Because the beast system, man, that's right around the corner. You see it, it's getting built up right now. The infrastructure is there. They just got to break down the old system to get it running. To lure people in like cattle. Like, this old system is gone. Y'all follow around this way. Hey, but the Lord, he gonna keep us from them snares, man. He gonna keep us from the gins of the workers of iniquity, who is Esau Edom.
Man, perfectly put. Like cattle linked to the slaughter. And that's how the 2/3 gonna be. And why is that? Because they lack knowledge. Going to Hosea 4 and 6. They don't know Yahushua. And if you don't know, like say for instance, if you don't know your heritage, if you don't know who you are, your identity, and you let the devil give you identity, he gonna lead you right to that ditch, man, to your brain. We're gonna start with that device. And the people gonna take it because a lot of our people still think they black, which is a curse. You call yourself black, you're cursing yourself. They think they're African Americans, which basically calling yourself after Esau. Those European names, and that's all the thing they know. And that's all they want to know. You come in with the truth, they get mad, angry, upset because it doesn't fit what Esau told them. And let's go to Isaiah 1 and 3. Our people don't consider. They don't want to know. I've heard that from plenty of Jakes tell me, but I try to tell them a little truth a little bit. They're like, I don't want to know. Because they scared, man. A lot of Jakes are scared. The truth is terrifying to them. When they hear about the diabolical acts of Esau, they be like, I can't believe it. Because they've been taught that Esau is good. He's pure. He's God on earth. So when you tell them something contrary to that, man, Jake ready to go tell on you. And and persecute you. Did you talk about his master? Jake got Stockholm syndrome. And like people like that, they're already plugged into the matrix. Like it's a scripture want to say, trust in Egypt, it should go into your hand and pierce it. You know, I want to say this to Isaiah. You know, that's gonna be them. But they trust in Egypt. Egypt got strong chariots, you know, the military is strong. Esau got all the resources, you know, so they look up to Esau. And that's gonna be to their destruction. So we'll bring this up. This is Psalms 119 and 111. Thy testimonies have I taken as a heritage forever, but they are the rejoicing of my heart. So that's why we're not going to fall in categories of 2/3, because we know we got the testimony of Yahushua, which is the scriptures, which is the whole book, you know, the completeness. And, you know, we know our heritage. We know who we are. Now we got our ID back. We know our purpose, and we know what we're supposed to do. So therefore, we're going to avoid with Esau. You know, Esau can try to tell you, man, you got to get this, you got to do this. We're like, our Lord said not to do that. So we're going to abide by that. We're going to be obedient to the Lord, and that's going to help us. And like I said, that opening precept. Don't err from the precepts. And like I brought up the precept earlier, hey, Yahushua going to keep us falling into that, you know, that trap, that gene. You know, we're going to sidestep this stuff.
This is the spirit that King David, we talking about King David, this is the spirit we must be in. Just to not err from the precept of Yahweh Yahushua. So this is Psalm 50:61. It said, be merciful unto me, O power, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily, O precious meat. Okay, that point right there. He fighting daily, O precious meat. All right, and it says, my enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. Okay, and he said there be many that fight against me. Not only are we got Esau Edom, our number one enemy, we also got the 2/3 who's going to join into them, just like the ox is missing, that they're gonna tell on you, they're gonna give you up. All right. In verse 3, and he said, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. So we're gonna keep our trust in Yahweh Yahushua. All right. In Yahweh, I will praise his word. In Yahweh, I will put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Every day they rest my word. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. All right. So that's the whole point, is that we know that these devils are going to come out to us. So, but we're going to always hold on to what Yahushua said do. Yeah.
I got a precept going to back it up. Really, too. That's precept. This Proverbs 13 and 14. The law of the wise is the fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. So what's the law of the wise? The law of the commandments that Yahushua laid out to his people for heritage. And if you stick to it and follow it, and you get that mercy from Yahushua, it's going to lead to a fountain of life, which goes into immortality. You know, if you get beat up in that chair and get a new body, that's going to lead to immortality. You're not going to go off again. You're not going to sin no more. The sin leads to death. So therefore, if we don't sin anymore, we don't see death. So that's how you're going to see that immortality. And not only is that going to happen to us, but it's going to happen for our seeds as well. All Israel going to go by the laws and commandments when the new kingdom comes. And the heathen going to go by there too. Like the whole world going to be under the vibration of the Yahushua. That's why this world going to be made a paradise once again.
That's why that daily prayer says, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." That's that daily prayer right there.
All right, because it will be, you know, and the right time. Esau got everything sick as a cancer. You know, wickedness right now dominates the world. You know, according to Job 9:24. You know, the land is given to the hands of the wicked, and it covers the face of the judges thereof. You know, let me devils, boy, they know something up. You know, y'all notice every time the devils walk by, they look like, oh no. As I know they've been stressed out for job, the devils know it's over with. They like, God dang, they out there again. So, like I said on the precept, it says, depart from the snares of death. Everything Esau lay out, like I brought out, you know, Highway Hedges, Esau is a defiled pit. You know, you touch Esau, you know, it leads to death. Because everything, Esau's philosophy is all about death. You know, he's going to tell you to eat a bountiful food. He's going to tell you to do a bountiful acts. You know, because he's the anti. You know, he's anti everything in the book. Because the Lord's commandments is about preserving life. So if you go against that, you're about committing death. And that's Esau's whole philosophy, man. Do as thy will spirit. It's going to lead to death. And see, we ain't under the sway of Esau no more. We looking at Esau, we calling him out. We call Esau dirt out, man. We tell you he's the devil. So therefore Esau can't come to us with a Bible talking about, let me tell you about Jesus. You're like, man, first of all, his name wasn't Jesus. Matter of fact, get away from me, man. You the devil. Like, we'll call him out. Then call out his pride. Then he gonna get mad, like, man, we can't deal with this. But that's how Esau dominated the whole world. He took our book, he put Greek philosophy spin on it, and he went to all the other little countries to civilize them and brought out, let me tell you about Jesus. Now close your eyes and pray real hard. And when they close their eyes, he put a knife in them, And he said, manifest destiny. And he said, and then he'll use scriptures to like say like you wicked, and then use scriptures to say like he good. He'll bring out, white is pure. He'll cut it up to make it for him. And he'll leave out the scriptures that's condemning him. That's why it's good to like, and the preacher to say, blessed him that readeth, which goes to bless him that understand. So once you read this word for yourself, you understand the scriptures, you'll be like, hold up, man, you the liar. Scriptures don't say that. Who the hell? Why do people been talking about? It's like Pastor Porch have used the same scriptures over and over again. Usually the music is what carried their ministry. It ain't even the pastor. He need to get up there and talk and come with some testimonies. Now I stubbed my big toe, and the Lord said, and I woke up and my toe was healed. And he get a little jacket, so he waving around, healing people.
Another selection, A&B selection from the choir.
And then like, our people, they like music, so they get them jumping up around, all that. They all hyped up on music. Then the offer pay come around. Then he get his money, he get paid. And they've been doing that for hundreds and hundreds of years. And Esau set up the pastors to do it like that, in order to keep them in the dark. So that shows that I don't have no respect for any of Pastor Pork Chop. So I'm like, if you was authentic, if there was any light in you, you read the word, you should hold up. This ain't going with, what you've been taught me to teach. But see, Pastor Pork Chop don't care about that. He just care about money. And I noticed even Jake started to get paid over there. I seen the clip, Jake back there like, forget your ties. They're in there telling Jake like, what was it? His wife gave him the account information?
Yeah, the wife.
Yeah, man, it's like a mafia. They ain't telling him like, you only gave $20 today. What's up with that? Right. Now your account say you made $1,000 this week.
Dude, looking like Tracy Morgan talking about, hey, man, y'all not about to extort me.
That's all it is. And Jake is doing that because that's what Esau do, extort everybody. Through his lies. That started up by the Roman Catholic Church. That's the false prophet. Roman Catholic Church, man. One of them popes died. That's good. I rejoice over that. Dang devil. He looked like a devil too. What's his name? Pope Benedict.
Yeah.
I think that was his name. Benedict something. But he looked like a devil. Man, you look at him, like we talking about earlier, he like a Sith Lord. He like something from Star Wars. They could put a hood on him. Hey, there it go, man. I say, he saw the devil. Come on. He looked just like him. I wouldn't say Darth Vader. What was that dude's name? Insidious. The dude that taught Darth Vader. The dude that always wearing the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Them dudes. Like, the Sith Lord. They call him Sith Lord.
Yeah, the one to be always trying to find somebody just to lead people into dark.
God, to the dark side.
Yeah.
They say, when you follow the Esau's vibration, you go on the dark side, man. And it's going to lead to your destruction. Straight up. Because Esau gonna like, man, I got it, man. He going to promise you. They say, he might do miracles. They say, I can make you run faster. I can make you see again. I can make you walk again. It's all about a little device. Put it in your body. Good watch, go watch Upgrade. They call the device still. They put that in your body, and and they ain't gonna want to be supered up, man. That's how they're gonna use their super soldiers, using that device. You see that show Black Mirror, men on fire. So let's get back on topic, man. This beast system is coming into play. They just have not collapsed the economy yet. The dollar's still up, but you can see it's all going by the wayside, man. World War III cooking up. That's the to throw off the dollar and to crash the whole global economy. I'm looking at Moab. Like you was on the verge of having the number one economy in the world. You was on the verge of having that, and then all of a sudden you just pulled off that 19 stuff and did a lockdown and killed your own economy. And I'm like, why would Moab do that? So let me know, Moab, they still under the sway of Esau. They still listen to Esau because that was dumb. So they let you know Esau, like we talked about earlier, all wars are banker wars. The bankers, the elite, they still running the show. They pulling the strings. I seen Putin apologize to those ish people. I'm like, what the heck? I thought dude was doing his own thing, being a dictator, a tyrant, and he answered, he issued a apology to them. So let you know, he under their sway. He do what they say do. So everybody is being puppeteered by the elite bankers, and elite bankers being puppeteered by Yahweh Bashiyahu Shah. Because all they're doing is fulfilling the prophecy. Even they try not to, they fulfill prophecy. And what we letting you know is the last prophecy, the crown prophecy is about to be, a reality soon, which is the beast system. Like I was saying earlier, the whole infrastructure is in place. Now they got to do make a phone call, and there it go. The only thing is, like Akbayam said earlier, they're not on one accord. They're fighting with each other. So it's not going up the way it's supposed to go up. They're all bickering like, nah, I said do it like this. And the other elite bankers say, nah, I said do it like this. And the others say, hey, man, knock them off real quick. We're going to get them knocked off. We're going to take over 13%. And I want robot soldiers over here. Nah, man, I got a company. And I got robot soldiers, and I'm gonna use super soldiers, and I'm gonna use from the north. Now I said from the south, and they can't. They bickering, man. Like a family, like when a man got a lot of money, he died, don't leave a will, and the family all fight. That's my house. Nah, that's my couch. Nah, I laid that's my couch. That's what Esau doing right now. They all struggling over there, not on one accord.
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shah said it best, man. He said a king is divided against himself, shall not stand. He also said a house divided against itself, shall not stand.
I say that ain't gonna work. And then he said, I come out to compete with the division. Yep. So I see the division is even on the Edomites. Back then, 50 years, 60 years ago, Esau was on one accord. Good. They like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, yup, that's how we're gonna do it. Now they all like, nah, I don't know about that. Nah, you can't do that. I got money invested in that. Man, forget your money. We gotta hurry up. The Israelites out there prophesying. We gotta hurry up and do it. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't got no weapons. Hey, man, they talking the truth, man. So they probably knocking each other off. They fight right now. They can't get it together. That's why I say it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up real sloppy. So come up, it's gonna have holes in it. So you can see the salvation, deliverance of us, in the system. There's gonna be salvation for us to make it. But these devils can't get their stuff together, and that's good. That's how it shows me the power. That these devils can't, stay on one accord no more. They used to be together. They used to have armed units. That guy was out doing that, so they'll get in power. Now he's done with Esau. So now Esau acting like Jake. We just had what was that? I woke up to an Edomite / 3 police officers with a machete, and he got to go to jail. That's how I knew it wasn't no Jake. They can't have the cell phone. He get laid out. But Esau was able to slice up 3 police officers. Did you say one got a cracked skull?
Yeah, one of them got a cracked skull, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, dang, he go to jail?
Yeah, that's it. That's all he went. He went to jail with a bullet hole in his shoulder. That's about it.
Yeah, so they don't care about them saying ain't no purge laws. Esau like, I want to purge. I don't care. That goes in the second Hedges, 15 to 15 chapter, man. I want to say, I might go get that. Because it said the power stand in their own hands. So Esau like, and look, you tell it's going to be Jacob's trouble. So if he's slinging a machete at police officer, it ain't nothing to swing it at Jake. It ain't nothing to go at Jake, So, that second Hedges 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and evading one another. They should not reward their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions still stand in their power. So Esau in a minute, he ain't gonna give a damn what the laws got to say, what the governor got to say, what the president got to say. He gonna do what he wanna do, how he fit. He like, man, Jake is spreading the seed too much out here. Y'all not doing nothing about it, so I'm gonna do something about it. So I'm gonna go get some weapons. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna shed Jake's blood in order to get the numbers down. Because we're about to be replaced. What they call it, replacement theory. Yeah. Like Esau know his kingdom is crumbling. And he feels like the elites ain't doing nothing about it. So he's gonna feel like he gotta do something about it. Power's in his hands. And it's gonna be sedition because of that. We just seen like what man, this stuff about to get bad. So they did a little pump fake, but they still gonna put their safety act in place with the purge law. They still gonna do it. They just did a little pump fake because really the elites are scared. They're like, man, when I jump on these Israelites, certain ones they know gonna get the abilities, man, and they scared, man. They probably like me. I was talking yesterday. They stalling because Esau still in rulership. They still eat good. They still in their little penthouses and lake houses and compounds and castles. So they like, don't do it yet. Hold up, I still got 3 children I ordered overseas. I'm about to mess them up real quick. So y'all wait. Let me still do my parties. Let me still make a little first, and then bring it in. You know. So Esau really, because they know, like we know, once they crash the system and put the B system in, they on the clock. Like the little hourglass, turn it over, so they put that B system up. Boom. He on the clock, man, to his destruction. And Esau like he know that he don't want to do that, so he telling them wait. He telling his subordinates wait, man, don't do it yet. They like, but you said yesterday to put it in place. Well, I'm saying wait today. Shit, I'm scared. You know. So hey,
I got to back you up right there when you said he saw destruction. He waiting for destruction because he knows what's going to come. And this is Psalms 11 and 60. Psalms 11 and 6. It says, upon the wicked you will rain spare, fire, brimstone, burning winds will be the portion of their cup. And that's the portion of Esau Eagle's cup. That's why he's stalling. That's why he know if he did that thing, that hourglass is going to turn over, and that's the conclusion of it, man. Brimstone, raining of fire, winds of fire. Hey, Esau's through once you do that thing. Then it say, the scripture say, it's going to rain on him when he's eating, when he think his belly is getting full. So when it's going to look like he's winning, but right when he's about to eat that last little bit off his plate, hey, it's over with for him.
God, and it's Job chapter 20. I want to say Job 20 and 23. I want to say that shit, man. And that's confident right there. That's confident. You know that. That's confident, man. Esau is going to move. And he knows it. He at least know that. They got the Bible in Hebrew and they got it in the libraries. He got to know the truth. But you got to know the truth to tell a lie. So that's why they're like, man, hold up. I'm still trying to eat. You know, you put the plan in the place, man. Hey, the Duke's going to go off, man. There's some arrows and second entrance. You know, the ICBM's going to get hot and ready. Because it's going to be, like, once he goes with that purge law, it's going to be so much unrest. It's like, as we said earlier, it's like trying to build a shed. You got to fight somebody at the same time. Grab some nails and a hammer. You got to go over here and fight. Then you got to go back to build. Man, your shed going to be sloppy. You know, you ain't got the luxury and the time to take your time, get measurements out. You trying to build something amidst chaos. And then you going to touch that mother, going to fall over. You know, and that's what Esau trying to do. He's trying to build his most elaborate lie, his most elaborate system in the midst of chaos, which is retarded, to show you that they are children of fools, man. Straight up.
I got the Job 20, what you say, Job? I got the preacher that got quoted.
Yeah, you go ahead and bring it out now.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. It said, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain upon him while he is eating.
That's exactly what I said. That's Esau Eagle's fake right there, man. So when he's filling his belly, once he thinks he's getting all this stuff, his ducks in a row, hey, they're going to spread out. They ain't going to be a straight line to success, man.
I got another one to further back that up. So this is exactly what's going to happen to him. This is James chapter 5 and verse 1. And he said, go to now, ye rich man, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are mighty. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. And shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You shall eat treasures together for the last days.
Ooh, that's showing right there, man. The economy, his whole system. It said his garments are moth-eaten, man. The garment going to your covering. That's why he's naked. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to use the moth-eaten his garments up. So now his neck is exposed on his prime. Like, he's the criminal. He's called red-handed. And everybody sees that. And now he's a fugitive on the run, and now he's been caught. Got like a fugitive dude that's been running, and all of a sudden he got tipped off, you know, use cell phone somewhere, and they're like, oh, we got the address, and now he on the run, and we chasing him down, man. It's like when Esau was born, he was coming out, Jacob did what? He grabbed that heel. Like, man, where you going? Bring that ass back here, boy. You know, that's what we doing to Esau, you know? So now he like, dang, Yahweh is gaining on me. Yahweh is getting the kingdom back. They getting the truth back. Everything I've done to them, it's been undone. All that witty lynch programming is all going by the wayside. You know, all the issues we had, the demons that was on us, we're being cleansed. through the blood of Yahweh Shah by reading these scriptures and meditating on this word daily. It's healing us. We're being healed, you know, because now Yahweh Shah is something with us. Through what? Through his word, his book, his spirit. His spirit is captured in this book. And now he's like, he huddled up. He's the Lord of hosts. And now he's talking to us, man. We're being comforted. You know, he's letting us know our history, our origins. And now it's like, we don't even pay attention to what Esau got to say no more. Like, when I'm at work and I look at the Edomite, I'll be like looking at him like, where the law coming at? Like, I'll be anticipating this law, you know? And it's BS. So therefore, he has no more authority over me, no more sway over me. Because I don't look at him as something pure or the authority. He's not my authority. I look at him as the person that's in the way, the wicked, the devil, you know, the trickster. You know, the court jester is how I look at Esau. You know, straight fool. I look at them like in a rodeo clown suit or a court jester with the tinker bells all on them. That's how I look at Esau. And I just look like, you know, what BS you got for today, man? Because the Lips movie, you know, he lying. They lie all the time.
Back you up right here. This is the point to be in verse 10, but I'm gonna read verse 8. It said this Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 8. It said, flee ye, turn back to well deep, O inhabitants of Daniel, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him the time that I will visit him. And jumping down to verse 10. And it said, but I have made Esau barren. I have uncovered his secret place, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Hear that? The seed is spoiled, and the seed is spoiled. How you know that? They out there smoking matches fentanyl. You know, every time I go to like a quick trip with the promise store here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there's a bunch of Edomites begging for some change. I'm like, that's your seed spoiled. And every quick trip too. Yeah, like every trip. On every highway. And you see Jake still maintaining. I'm like, how are you at the bottom? This your kingdom. And then Jake is maintaining. It's like Jake coming up, Esau going down low. And I'll be looking at them like, man, you don't get the hell away from me begging for change. And you a whole Edomite, like you said earlier, they a cold shot waiting for job. Yeah, why you ain't got a job? You better lay off that glass pipe, Esau. And then like the perfect example of that, Joe Butthead. You look at his son. His son always smoking crack. This is seed been spoiled. His son can't step up and be a politician or be, you know, a president, rich running right. It's too much dirt on him smoking crack. You know, you say his mom messed up smoking crack. I think he smoked crack probably every day. His seeds for you. So really, Joe Biden, his like his line is done. He got another son that died or something like that, or he's sick. I think he got another son. Something wrong with that son. And he just showed his whole seed line is messed up, man. Like he's done. That's it. You know, you see that with the Bushes, Trump and his sons. His sons is worse than him. That's spoiled, man. They can't step up and be a criminal like they dad. They ain't got the mindset like he do. They're like a weaker version of him. And he ain't all of that. He just good at tax evasion and lying. You know, he's a good finesser. You know, his sons, I see they ain't got that swagger like him. They balling off what he did. And then when he go to jail, look like he might go to jail. Trump might go. They got his taxes, crimes. Like he's a whole Trump part right now. He might go to jail. And his sons, they gonna scramble. They don't know how to lie like Trump. They don't know how to finesse like Trump. Like nobody respect them like Trump. So once Trump out the way, his seeds is out the way. They're going to precept. His seeds spoiled. I see it every day.
That's why. That's this is for Esau. It makes me remind me of another scripture where it said, "Prepare a slaughter for the iniquities of their fathers." Luke person that's going into it. They not only is Esau going to get destroyed, but his son and his nephew is going to be slaughtered as well too. So that way they won't inhabit the land anymore. Don't land on America. So in the world, they're not going to be able to inhabit the land. They're not going to be able to inhabit the land.
They're going to do it. They can't have nothing like this. His mind is spoiled. You know, he got a problem getting pregnant, man. They got to stay out of him, man. You know, they get no profit for it. It's like when he got another baby on the way. They got no stuff. They have like a factory. Esau got to go to the doctor, get tests done. They doing that with the in vitro. I know there's a lot of Edomite women having to do that a lot because the Edomite man sperm is no good, man. They say it's like an epidemic, man. Their stuff is no good. Like they can't have that.
It's to the point where they pay Edomite women give them a tax break just so they can have an Edomite baby. The government actually does that in certain states.
That's how you know it's bad, man. So he's exposed, he's seen, he's spoiled. Only thing he got left to rely on is the beat system being put up. And that sword coming to knock a lot of cakes off. It's gonna be mass death, man. 2/3. They're gonna get messed up. And they're gonna get messed up because they trust in Esau. You know, so I got this right here. It's 2 Corinthians 2:11. They say to get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. And it goes that it's not possible to fool the whole elect because we're not fooled because we follow the shepherd wheresoever he goes. Who's that shepherd? That's Yahweh. You know, wherever Yahweh, like the scripture, wherever Yahweh tell us to go and to do, we obey and we do it.
I should hear my voice.
God, and it goes into the word, man. The prophets, the men that's letting this word out, we hear Yahweh, you know, through his people. And we follow him. And then as we follow Yahweh, we're avoiding all the snares and traps that Esau is setting up. You know?
We're going to back up on
Well, this is Exodus 34:12. It says, watch yourselves that you may, it says, watch yourselves that you may make no covenant with the inhabitants of the land unto which you are going, or it will be a snare in your midst. Right? And that backs up everything the prophet said, because it's going to be a snare to you if you follow that side here. Because said, once the system found out, they're going to tell you another lie, it's going to end up putting something in your body. And that's a major snare. That's death to you.
and then the back, you go back up off the buzzer, because when Esau being made bare, we understand who Esau is. We understand who Esau is, and we understand how they act. So this is Psalm chapter 55. I'm actually starting at verse 19. The point being 21. It says, Yahweh shall hear and afflict him, even he that abideth of old shall lie, because they have no Savior. Okay, and that goes to when you read Ezekiel chapter 35, where it said they had a perpetual hate. Okay, meaning that they always had their hatred towards Yahweh. He said, therefore, they fear not Yahweh by Yahweh. For everything that they do, they have no fear of what Yahweh would do. Verse 20, he has put forth his hand against us, and be at peace with them. He has broken his covenant. So every agreement that Esau Edom has placed the Native American with those treaties, he broke their covenant. Okay, the agreement that they had with all the other countries, every agreement that Esau Edom have had, he broke. Okay, so I'm reading verse 20 again. He has put forth his hand against such as he had peace. Okay, he goes to other people's countries and he invade them and he come with that Bible. All right, just like the argument mentioned earlier, and then he stabbed him in the back. And then said, and he had broken his covenant. All right, in verse 21, the words of his mouth are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet where they draw swords. Okay, and that's how you know who Esau Edom is. So that I have made Esau bare. King David have broken down to the teeth. This is their behavior. This is how they act. Okay, they always going to act like this, and they're not going to change.
So, all right. So why would you want to make a covenant with that man if you know everything he say is a lie? Everything he done for you was to do something against you. He gave you a crumb just so it could kill you. That crumb was a rat poison right before you made it. Right. So why would you make a covenant with this dude, this damn devil, and everything he done for you was diabolical to you? See, that's why you need these scriptures, because it open up your mind and it lets you know the mindset of your enemy, man. And that you have an enemy, and that they're the wicked, that the Bible speaks of.
No, he broke it down. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, like I said, perfect, man. The devil, man, don't care about it. That's why, like, the 2/3 of me are insane to me. Because how the hell would you trust in Esau when you look at his history, it's all riddled in bloodshed. He's never done nothing good. That's why we knew when this 19 situation popped up, don't go for that. Like the devil, he made it seem like he care about you. He wants you to be healthy. So get this. And I'm like, dude, I got to do the ski experiment. You know, you go back before that, remember you showed me that what was the dude's name, Jenner, that did the first thing. And he put some cow fussing a little boy.
Yeah, that was one of my first lessons that I did too. His last name was Jenner. And that's what he did. So basically what they did, he just got the virus and he basically took the virus and he sucked it out, and then he injected it into another child just so they can be immune to it. That's all those inoculations. That's what they done. They basically injecting the virus in. Okay, that's basically what they're doing. All right. So this is why people will get sick after they get that, whatever shot that you get, you'll actually get sick with that whatever that virus that's supposed to be protected from.
Yeah, but then like they gave the Native Americans blankets to take the smallpox, to knock they population down so they can take over the land. So I'm like, okay, the devil did this with little to no technology. You think the devil gonna change? Come on, man. I'm looking at 2/3 X like, man, I just separate myself from it. Like, you a fool.
Every word you spoke was a lie. First, it was only attacking the so-called Edomites. The next thing you know, Yasharala was the face of it. Hey, it's only attacking king. Where did the jump come from? Hey, they said first no African American was getting it. Now all African Americans are getting no Edomite getting it. Right. Hey, see that?
Yeah. And then another thing to back your I just said in an article, Uganda didn't never have that situation. They didn't roll with it. Haiti,
Haiti, they very low. As a matter of fact, I think that was you that posted that article out where Haiti was like they have the least amount of 19 deaths and nobody has it and basically got into that they didn't go along with the program of Esau.
That's why they assassinated their president.
Yep.
Because he knew it was BS.
Yep.
And then there was another country, I can't remember what African country, they sent Esau a test with a goat and a pawpaw over there. And both of them tested positive. That's when everybody there like, him just outsmarted Esau, and they didn't go for it. So it was all the elaborate, setup. A plan, it was a lie. Like I just went into, it's a lie, man. Esau always lying. He's doing that because he has spread mass death. Death is too numerous. And then now he said, okay, dang, I can't get him like that. So, okay, this is how we're going to do. We're going to enact the system where he's still alive, basically make you like a battery, man. You're going to put something in your body, you're going to be linked up to the internet of things. You're going to be transhumanism. And so I got this Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And it had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That's their beast system coming up. They said a beast coming up out of the earth. They're talking about a new government, a new regime coming up.
All right, what he said, he spake as a dragon. That basically going to that dragon was once a serpent. Just like that serpent, he lied to Eve. That dragon, now he's not only did he lie to the serpent, which do damage to one individual. Now the dragon, they do damage to the whole world. Where they're going back into the lies that he's going to spread.
Not to mention that dragon spits fire. Yeah, that goes into his laws and policies, man. And all his laws and policies are going to be tyrannical. And you probably get public executed on spot in that moment.
Draconian law. Dracon going to dragon, man. Yep. It's going to be unrighteous decrees.
I got that too. Just to back you up. This is Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and their right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the rights from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Yeah, the widows be the prey and rob the fatherless. Who's that, man? That's Jake. Y'all from Israel, man. They didn't do one of the 1970s policies to get the man at the household. Change the music, rap gangster music, send Jake to jail. So now we're the fatherless. A lot of us didn't grow up with fathers, I did. And, I did, we was fathers. Then a widow. The widow going to not having a husband because the husband is your house shop. But who took away your house shop? The Romans. Who the Romans? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
It said Job 9:24, he covers the faces of his judges thereof. That's why we always grew up believing that our Messiah was a so-called white man, when really he looked like us.
They killed him. They changed his image. What was that? Iconoclasm. And that's also blasphemy, ain't it? That's blasphemy. Change his name, change his image, and they made Yasral a widow. Because now we lost the husband. Now we lost the house shop. And then on the day we lose the house shop, when we got brought in them ships, they beat the knowledge of who we are out of us. We lost our language. We lost y'all heritage, our ID.
Are we supposed to be following the law, the food, the things that we supposed to be eating?
Lost that. And then the devil introduced sin to us. So that way he stayed in power. Yashrala is sinning. Yeah. So now Yashrala is no good to your house. Because Yashrala is sinning now. And he likes Yashrala to be sinning. With Yashrala sinning, the devil stays in power. You know, that's why he's mad the truth that came back out. Now the connection has been reestablished. Now the woman is tired of getting ravaged by this devil, man. The woman tired, man. That strong black woman that hit our women. Even Eve coming up out of that, like, I ain't trying to be independent no more. Like if you got Eve, somebody, where them fringes at? I'm hunting for them Hebrews, you know?
Tell me how to cover my head up.
God, that's happening. So everything is now going back to his right side. You know, the order's been set back up. Harmony's getting set back up. So now Esau like, dang, I done spent trillions of dollars, hundreds of years, breaking y'all swallow down, ravishing this woman. There goes that widowhood. Now the woman is getting back right and calling, crying out. Because the scriptures tell you when a woman is getting ravished, cry out. That's the right thing to do. That's how you get your help. So we crying out. How we crying out? Doing the works on the highway edges, sending prayers up, calling his name, Yahweh Shah. He heard that. Now he like, you know, first he saying Jesus. He wasn't hearing that. You know, he was like, man, my people ain't nothing. They filthy. They calling me a wrong name. You know, if you a man and you with your old lady, man, she call you a wrong name. That's a problem. That's an issue. You know, they gonna stop right there. Like, man, what? Yeah, my name ain't good. Now we calling the right name. So now Yahweh Shai, you know, he putting on his garments like, that woman calling for him. So now he getting right. Now it's like he in like a trap position. He just waiting on Yahweh to give him the go. You know, and when he go, hey, he gonna come back. He gonna make a short work of Esau. Short work of Esau, man. Esau, no, that's why the Edomites, they said they all looking at us like a spectacle. They terrified, man. They are terrified. Usually, you come out here, it wasn't like that. Notice now, you notice it like they all like
at least like 3 or 4. Two of them on a motorcycle ride back, one roll this way.
Yeah, they looking now. They all looking. There's great fear on these heathens now. Devils in great fear, and I can see it, man. You know that's building our faith up. I'm like, I know why you're scared. I know why you're scared. So I'm gonna finish off Revelation chapter 13. We're gonna get through it. This is 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So that we're living in a revised Roman Empire. That first beast is talking about, that's the Roman Empire. Rome was set up just like Babylon the Great. You know, Paul thought he was Roman. He didn't know he was an Israelite. You know, you had to put the word in him. That's the same thing we going through now.
Right.
I know they had the games.
Am I a Roman? So am I. Am I a Hebrew? So am I.
God, and just like they had Colosseums in the game, you know, they used to kill each other like gladiators. Yep. Football, that's the same thing. You know, they get bushy brain concussions. They're killing each other out there, man. They make the big money. They're gladiators. Nothing's changed, man. That's why they use Roman numerals for Super Bowl. It's the same thing. So that wound was healed. Rome went down. Jake started ruling in Europe for a little bit. That's called the Dark Age. Then Esau came back in the Renaissance. That's the deadly wound that was healed. So the second beast has all the power of the first beast. And now it's going to make those that don't worship the image, you know, should be thrust through. And the image is going to be that, you know, the MOTB system. You know, Esau's ready to enact that. So, we finish on that. Let's go on down. Oh, my phone for that. Let's go to Revelation 13 and 15. Who was that? Yeah, I did. So I'm at 13. Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. They can do that now. They got satellites set up. They got missiles set up. So this devil can rain fire from the sky down to the earth, and 2/3 be like, oh, he powerful. Oh, we got who can walk with the beast. You better lay down. Right. You know, you can't do nothing about it. You know, I've had Jakes tell me that. Like, you better get like. My grandma tell me all the time to get with the program. I'm like, no, I will not get with the program. The program is wicked. Yeah, you know,
we got the strongest military in the world.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that. I'm looking like, dude, no, you don't. You know, so that's that scripture right there. You know, so they got everybody, you know, most of the world in the sway because it's military, the wonders that they do in the sight of men. They go 14. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast, which has the Woomba sword and did. That's going to be this MOTB system that's getting set up. That's going to be the image right there. He's breathing life into that now. Through what? Through his laws and legislation. It's getting his legs, It's getting life. It's about to be in our lives in a minute.
Back to break that down, he basically got to say, in order for him, for that MOTB is going to be that the new legal tender of how you get back to buy and sell pretty much. But he has to set up all the businesses in order to accept that MOTB as a cashier. Okay, just like the money, but now it's going to be that system, that digital system. So when you go to the store, you're going to see that little tap on the phone. Those are those systems that are being set up. So he brought life into that system right there.
He's setting it up out the seat. Right. He told you the money got that thing on. The money is dirty. So if you want to save everybody, put your mask on so distant, and you're going to make everything like we say contactless. Right. Which is the seat anyway to get you to go for it. And most people ain't going for it. It's like, I got to get out here. I don't like carrying around my wallet. I lose my keys all the time. So that's good. I like that. Everything is just home office. I just gotta wave in my hand. But they lazy. I ain't gotta notice bad lazy, man.
I ain't gotta worry about nobody taking no money from me.
So he's using all them receipts to make it seem convenient and good with people they're gonna go for it. Like that's a great idea. And then the ones of us are like, nah, I like the old system. See, he over there. He wants the old. He talking to old. Yep, hold him back. He's killing people. He's a murderer. He didn't do that. What's the name? He ain't got that in him. He's spreading it. He's a spreader.
Yeah.
And they gonna get you like that. And that thing's a whole lot of people that's going for that. Like, man, you a fool. You still on that. He's like, there's a lot of Jakes still on that. They on their 4th and 5th round. Get ready for their 6th. I'm like, God, man, you gonna get all you get that magic number. Little heart to blow up.
Hey, they already answered to some of them.
A lot of them. Yeah. A lot of them, huh? But check it out. We're going to keep on going. This Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as were not worshiping the beast should be killed. So it's going to get to the point where Esau, right now he's playing nice. And once the MOTB system gets set up, it's going to be, hey, you get this or else. That's going to be your life. You're going to put you in the camp. You're going to get an opportunity to be re-educated. They're probably going to have you strapped down. Probably run you through a little clip, have everybody watch a little projector, how good the MOT business is for your life, and how it benefits your loved one. And once it's over with, they're going to say, now, who wants to get it? The ones to say, no, I ain't getting it. They're going to say, okay, y'all all go to the left. They're going to have a firing squad on you, man, or whatever, guillotine, or whatever means to exterminate you. But they're going to exterminate, the people that don't want to get the MOTB. That's how, gritty it's going to get. There's going to be a lot of kickback. A lot of people ain't going to want to get that.
Before you read that, I got this. Because Yahweh Shah told his disciples back in the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 9. Because he said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And what is that hatred going to come from is this system that's being set up. So if you don't go along with it, you're basically following Yahweh Shah, then you're going to be hated. All right. And then it says, and many shall be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So even if you can, that's why you got to watch some of your family members, because you got some of your family members that go along with this system. So therefore, those family members going to be the same ones that are most likely to deliver you up and say, he ain't going along with the system. He's holding us back, just like Dr. just mentioned. Okay. So Yahweh Shah warned us of this thing that's ready to come in the book of Matthew chapter 24. You got it, huh?
Yeah, see? And things about to roll out, man. The life is being breathed into the image. They're breathing life in it, like I said earlier. The laws and legislation get in place. They got to bring the civil unrest in, but they got the Safety Act in place. Everything is to get this MOTB system in. That's like Esau's last desperate attempt to stay in rulership. Because he liked it the way it was in the 1600s, 1700s. When we was a hard bonded slave. Now he's looking at like, how can I run that back? How can I reset that? Oh, I know. We'll use technology. And then we'll have everybody in the system. Like the Matrix movies wasn't just no regular movie. I feel like that was a documentary on what the devil about to do in real life. You can already see people just plugged into the Matrix. Everybody that believe Esau's lies, they're plugged in. You know, you can't tell them the truth. They'll turn into a Mr. Smith on your butt and go tell on you.
Opposite right there, because the scriptures it says that I became your enemy because I told you the truth.
God. So you got to watch out, man. Like you got to have wisdom in this thing. The majority of Jakes don't want to be pulled out the system because it's comforting to them.
There's another one that I was just thinking of. I think that's in Matthew chapter 10 and 34, where Yahweh said, think not that I come to bring peace on the earth. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. And then the very next verse, he said, I came to set a man that married against his mother, against his father, and father-in-law, and so on and so forth. That's all that's going to be that division that's getting ready to take place when the big beast set up.
It's taking place now. It took place when the situation was It divided a lot of families. A lot of families divided on politics, and it's going to be even bigger, like said MOT said so. Because a lot going to want to do it, and some are not. You know, the ones that got eyes, they can see, and ears they can hear. You're not going to go for that. But you got a lot of family that's like, that's convenient, that's good. They're scared too. A lot of them are scared. They too scared of Esau, man. They worried about what Esau gonna do to their flesh, and so in their fear, they're gonna be like, they gonna be like, man, Esau gonna do that to you, so you need to comply for you and your family. Because I don't want Esau to mow you down. They feel like we don't have the power to beat Esau, and they don't believe in Yahweh Shah. They don't have faith. They don't have a belief system. So everything to them is carnal. So they're gonna look at us like, you can't beat this system. So why are you gonna try to fight against it? And they're gonna look at you like they're gonna think they're helping us by calling the laws on us and getting us sent to a camp. You know, they're gonna feel like they're gonna say we doing child abuse if we don't subject our children to it. You know, the prosecution's gonna be heavy. So we gotta meditate and get our minds ready for that. That way when it happens, we're like, Grandma, I can't believe you. A mother, how could you? You're gonna be like, I knew you was gonna do it. Like, really, you should be examining them right now. Like, for instance, me, I already got a good idea who the 2/3 will collect are. You know, majority of my family are 2/3. So when they get me up, it's not gonna come to me like, oh my, I can't believe my own mama. She already got like that. I already knew she was gonna do it. She's scared. You know, so when they come with the large legislation, like I'm looking for her to do it. You know, so it's not gonna hit me by surprise. Like, man, this thing is like a walk in the park to me, man. I'm already be surprised if they don't do it. Exactly, yeah. Then I'll be like, what? You know, then it's a surprise. Like, wait, you put my mama down? She didn't get me up. Now that's a surprise. Yeah. Then I'll be surprised. And like that'll still feel my family like, shoot, Jake fight, you know, so hey, it's time to bubble up the spirit and fight back, man. Jake like, nah, I ain't giving up my baby, you know. But if they do it, man, expect that to happen. Because they're scared, man. Majority of Jake are scared. Like I notice when I give Jake just a little bit of truth, man, they just get in great fear.
That's why Jake act out the way he do. He's scared. He want to numb his body with drugs and partying and mirth because he don't want to deal with the reality of what's to come and what's happening right now in front of him. So he put blinders to it,
which is really stupid. And that to me is not like a man. A man mans up and faces adversity, not duck my head on the covers and drink and then act like it ain't there when it's there. Like that. Yeah, and majority, like I said, majority of days, that's what they do. The men, I'm like, dude, you not worth nothing to your family because you're not getting armored up with truth. You're not gonna stand up. You don't even know what's going on. Your family not even prepared for what's to happen. Versus a hopeful elect man, his family prepared for what's to happen. He done told him. So they like, the little children look like, like my daughter all the time, she always say like, Daddy, be ready to get your powers, Daddy. Like, and like I tell her all the time, like, the bad guys are coming. So if troops kick out door in, my daughter and my son gonna know, like, oh, this is the bad guys Daddy talked about. Here they are. I told them what to do, and Lord willing, they follow instructions, but it's not gonna be a surprise to them. They know it's coming. We all know it's coming. My family know it's coming. I'm told. Versus the 2/3 Jake, who ain't told. They gonna all cry and go crazy because they wasn't expecting that. Mine's are expecting that. I told her, you bad guys got to come first, then your Howard Shot gonna come. So, and then my son one time asked what the bad guys look like, Daddy. I turned to a channel with some military dudes like they gonna look like that. So now he ain't got a vision. Once they gonna run to the military, they like, nah, that's the bad guys. That comes from wisdom about the understanding. And like, that's the one thing as a man you're supposed to do. Share the truth. That's how you show love to thy neighbor. Lace them up the truth. That way they know. Each one teach one.
And Proverbs 22 and 6, it says, train up a child in the way that he should go. When he get older, he would not depart.
a hard time trying to get my children to believe in Jesus. They wasn't raised up in that. Right. And then like my daughter knows, my son and my daughter, they know the image of Yahweh Shah. My daughter, when she see the image, see the beard, the white beard, Yahweh Shah. So it's gonna be hard to get her to accept a lie. Real hard. That's why Esau trying to put it with the critical race theory. Yep. That's why really he just looking to do a rinse and repeat, global reset. Now, truth hitting so hard, we got a whole generation that know the names, know their nationality. They getting raised up in the truth. Unlike us, we got, we had to spit the lie out and get revived. You got a whole generation now coming up in the truth. A whole big generation. Elder Malcolm raised his daughter up in the truth. Now you got a whole group now that now know. So that's that change that Esau fears, like, God dang, I can't do it like I did in the 60s. This generation knows.
That's another reason why they did that. What's that? Because that goes back with the argument when he brought up the Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decree, which gave their feminism right to go to work. One of the main reasons why they wanted to go to work was because they can indoctrinate the children. So they knew how, if they wanted to, in order for them to get their beat system going, they had to indoctrinate the children to be already ready for them to go into their beat system. It's the same thing with us. Okay, we want to make sure our children know who Yahweh Shai is. That way, when they get older, they will know that this is not the system of Yahweh Shai.
Before I had a condition that you can take it. That's why they promote the alphabet agenda in cartoons.
Yep.
When you go to like Chuck E. Cheese or Incredible Pizza, where we had to put the coins in there. Now even the children got a card. Everything is card. I'm like, dang, we had tickets. Everything now is on the card. So you want to teach the children everything on the card. And then it's gonna go to the card to, put a device in your body. And that's the next step they're looking to do. That's why I'm probably gonna see that cartoon in a minute. They're gonna say, Elmo gonna be on there. Big Bird, I got my thing.
Yeah.
The children like, oh, you supposed to go get that.
They already doing it. They promoting that that alphabet agenda with the Disney Channel. If you watch that new Proud Family show, the new one, not the old one, but the new one, you're gonna see some examples of their MOTV in that cartoon. So they already doing it.
There was a cartoon my son was watching. It's like a superhero cartoon. I can't remember. And they had the whole MOTV in that mug. They called it the smart thing.
Oh yeah, I
remember that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
My son was watching that, man, brother. And my son was watching it. They put it in the cartoons already. I found out because I bought a DVD and I'm showing my son the old school cartoons. They had that in X-Men. Remember the old X-Men animated series? In one episode, that was in there. They had to go to a camp and you had to get a device, but they put it in the neck, and that was, how they did humanity, man. They had the signals chasing people out, so it's been here, man. They could condition the children. And when I say that, I'm gonna bring this out. It's Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, shall receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You can't tell me that that's not it no more. Elon Musk has the Neuralink. BlackRock, Citron, China is already promoting that the NFC goes in your hand. They call it the NFC. I forgot what that stands for. It's some
Airfield connection or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I forgot, but man, y'all can look it up, y'all Shroud. But China has the NFC, goes in your hand. Elon Musk and other companies got the Neuralink, which goes in your head. That's already, I think he's doing human trials. When are you going to do in June?
Yeah.
They already doing human trials. He just trying to launch the public on human trials, but he already killing people now.
He already started, because I know last year he started with the monkey.
Yeah.
Now he's about to migrated to human trials now. So yeah.
Yeah, but he already doing it though. That's just he's saying to the public, he got him back messed up now. So that thing is about to go out, man. That's like now it's like prophecy is in your face. You can't say the mark is sin or embargo or sleep with white women, any of that craziness, man.
John 3:16.
Yeah, John 3:16, none of that badness, man. Lead them. Teach her French camps alone, man. They talking that noise. It's that device, man. The device that goes under the skin. That is the MOTV. That's what they're going to use to stop the buying and selling because the money's going to go digital. CBDC. That proves them to be liars. They wrote the CBDC out. They promote it. They running that. That's going to run that out before the device comes. So all that other stuff, man, it's going to be that, man. The apostle elders of Great Millstone had it right from the beginning. Those are two men of the Lord, prophets. man. And that's what it is.
It's not hard for you to put two and two together because you know when those camps are saying that that MOTB is sin, the mark of the beast is sin. Then why would the other prophecy say if you receive that mark and you will, we'll go ahead and get that after that, but why would it, you got to really put two and two together when it comes to that, man, because if it was sin, then everybody will already have the mark of the beast, okay? So, all of these other, sleeping with white women, all of these other stuff, man, like I said, man, you got to leave them alone, man. Let them alone.
And then how does sinning stop you from buying or selling?
Right.
You've been sinning, you still buying or selling?
Right.
So how does sleeping in white women have to do anything about buying and selling?
Kind of.
How do that even have to do anything? People say you can have a contraband with the heathen woman.
Right. How's it a mark upon you? Exactly. So I got to go wake up and bring her with me to get some food. She got it shown on me. I have on my shoulders.
I got to admit that I slept with her.
Yeah. I got to show you a video.
What?
So what is that embargo? How's trade? How's it a mark upon you? That's dealing with international trade and trade on the ports.
Right.
How is it a mark upon you? How is it sin? How is it keeping the what's he say? The customs, the Babylonian customs? How is it gonna stop you buying or selling? It's sin anyway.
And then they try to say that white man Jesus is the mark. Trying to accept that.
So and you been accepting that. So how's that? Everybody, we all came up mostly in that.
Yeah.
And how is that gonna stop you from buying or selling? You gotta show a picture of white Jesus.
Yeah.
So it's not that. That's a future prophecy that's going to be that technological, what they call it, a digital arm.
Right.
A device. It says we're not ignorant of Satan devices. It's going to make a device. It's going to put in your body. Here we go, 17. If there no man might buy or sell, said he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Which here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, but it's the number of man, it is the number is 636. 666. It's not no 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and electrons, all that, man. No, man, it's going to Esau. It's Esau's number, man. And then that's how they're gonna stop you from buying or selling.
And then that's another thing, because he said it's a number of a man. Where did that 6 photons, 6 electrons come from? If it says if it's a number of a man, that's what it said.
Yeah, I heard that theory. They talking about it because the humans made of 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. I'm like, I don't believe so. The human body's very complex.
Yeah.
That's that pseudoscience.
Yeah.
And Jake get caught up in that, man. They get that pseudoscience. Oh yeah, I know what it is. And like, if that's the case, then we all messed up.
Right.
If that's the case, we all got 666. Like, then who gonna be delivered? I said, Jake gotta think, man. But Jake don't like to think. Jake just want everything prepared for them, laid it out. This is it. Jake's so lazy. They don't even like to use their mind to think. They want to be told what to do. Tell me. They don't research, man. They don't study. So they so prove they're not that's why that's not the wise of our nation. That's why the 2/3 got to be destroyed, because they're all some fools and idiots. And they follow, they follow Esau. Which I'm gonna go get this. Because Jeremiah pulled it out. I hollered for it. And it's right now. So hey, this Jeremiah Gabar. This Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, dang 2/3, saith the Lord, and take counsel, but not of me. And they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. And that they may add sin to sin. There go 2. They walk to go down into Egypt. Who's new Egypt? Babylon the Great. And have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. This place is the shadow of Egypt. You don't think so? Turn over the back of a $1 bill. You're going to see a pyramid, and you're going to see the eagle set up in the same fashion as the God of Wars. So I don't want to hear like, yes, it is. Why does devil walk in a pyramid? Ain't no pyramids, Well, ain't no ancient pyramids made over in Babylon, right? Where that devil get this from? Because he's tailored after Pharaoh. He's the wicked. He's against you, how about y'all try the same way those Hamites and Africans was.
I like that
and
part.
It's a shadow of Egypt.
I like that part where he said they trust in the cover and not of Yahweh Shah. So if you go get that MOTB, then that's that cover that you're trusting in. That's not of Yahweh Shah.
They're going to back you up. You said that. They're going to Isaiah 33. Therefore, should the pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. If you trust in Esau, you're confused. Esau right now said there's more than 2 genders. That right there messed your head up. Like, who's the fourth? And then it comes to pseudoscience and had you all messed up. Because what was known as fact, now you say, oh, they ain't fact no more.
That's just like them old alphabet pictures where it looked like a dude that's pregnant, but really that was a trans woman that just basically turned herself into a man. And then you got the man that was actually the man who turned himself to a woman. That's what that picture you're seeing, and that confused. You be like, how the hell this shit happened? That's where it was.
You got grown people don't know what wrestling to go to. That was not a problem in the 1940s. Right. Now that's a major issue right now. And if you confusing that, he gonna come some more to start to confuse you to where you're gonna be spun around so much. You're gonna tell you to put this device in your body and you'll be good. And if you're not, like you said, you ain't got the cover your out my shower shot, you're gonna go for it. If you don't know nobody, you know you confused, man. You trusting in Pharaoh. Which one day Pharaoh is Esau. And Esau is just like Pharaoh, he's doing fine. He's against Yahweh Bashaw Shah. He's trying to take out the chip, like what he said, what Pharaoh said, got to why do these people? They're more mightier than us. Esau saying the same thing right now, man. And now he get nervous. He's chewing his nail to the nub. He looking like, I can't stop it, man. I can't stop it. They are getting it right. Turn the names down the highway ahead. All the major cities. And everything I build is crumbling. They getting stronger. Trying to get my son right here over there smoking fentanyl. My daughter take the babies down and make 3 old. God, like God, gee. Cut them off of YouTube and go to Odyssey. God, I can't stop them. So now his plan is we're just bringing a whole new system, over reset, and hopefully that'll fix their issue. But it's not. That boat is already leaking. It's like he's trying to push a boat in the lake, and it already got like 8 holes. That mother gonna go in there, it's gonna stand up for a minute, it's gonna start sinking. It's gonna start filling up with water, man. And that's the problem, y'all about y'all was shot, man. Cause hey, he said it best. I'm tired of these devils.
I got another quick one, man, just to back up the arc with that Isaiah chapter 33. So this is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. And it says, thus says the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord. Okay, and that word heart is the Hebrew word la. Actually, your mind is actually your mind departed from the Lord. Okay, so if your mind is not on Yahweh, that means you're going to trust in the devil. So therefore, you're going to go get that cover that's not of Yahweh. So therefore, curse be that man. Okay, so that curse is going to fall off upon that man that trusts the devil. All right. And in verse 6, he said, for he shall be like the heat in the desert and shall not see when good cometh. Okay. And he said, but shall inhabit the parched place in the wilderness in a salt land and not inhabit it. All right. But it said, when he said he shall see, he shall not see when good cometh, meaning that when you trust in these devils, you're basically taking the covering of darkness. Okay, so the good is represent light, and Esau covering is represent darkness. So therefore, if you're going to be in dark, you're not going to see any type of good.
All right. And see now, at the point now, man, Shalom, humble servant. I don't want to butcher you, fellow Hebrew name, but humble servant, man, he looked common for it. He gave a good one, man. This is what we doing now. The second Hedges 14 to 13. Now, therefore, set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble and now renounce corruption. So now we're setting up on the highway ahead to comfort the hopeful elect. The hopeful elect, when they hear this word, they're going to automatically lock in. Ain't going to be no, I don't know, I don't know. The hopeful elect, I noticed about them, we've been searching for the truth. So when you hear it, just like I said earlier, my sheep hear my voice, we're going to automatically lock in, man. He said what? To renounce corruption. So we're going to put on the covenant, Yahweh Shah, laws and commandments, and we're going to set our house in order, to the best of our ability, if we can. And we're going to prove our people. That goes into, like I said earlier, teaching our little ones, the names, teaching them what's about to happen, what's to come, as much as they can handle, and giving them the truth. That's how you show love to your people, man.
Our boys like a trucker. Try to show the house of Judah, the house of Israel, that thing. All right, that's also trying to teach you how to get in order, telling you when you're going off. All right,
prove thy people, comfort them, because this word is comfort to us. See, it's an eerie feeling to the 2/3, because the 2/3 is in the spirit of Esau, so they get in the same spirit Esau get when they hear the truth. They get scared.
Got their covering of Esau. It's
Yeah.
just like their precept you brought out.
So they get scared. But when the whole flag hear it, we get comforted. It's good news to us, the gospel. Like, what? Esau about to go down? We about to get a righteous kingdom? Man, tell me more. It's like we can't get enough. It's like we drink it up. Like, tell me, is there more? Is there more? You know, I know the hope select is like that, man. This word is everything to us. And 14 is it says, let go from these mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. So we letting go of them fears and doubts, like, man, Esau got, drones. Esau got, super souls. What I'm gonna do? What was me? We ain't feeling like that, man. We look like, man, let Esau bring them super souls and them drones. I'm gonna light up like Black Adam. We're part of the hopefully elect. Like, we in that spirit. We look like, touch me if you want to, Esau, see what happens. I'm covered by you. How about you? I'm covered in the blood. So I wish you would snatch me up and throw me in the camp. That's gonna be bad for you. And that's called having confidence. That's your faith. Now our faith has been increased. Now we're not afraid. We ain't looking at it like what's bad gonna happen to us. Now we look like what's bad gonna happen to Esau. Now we walk around like, man, touch me if you want to.
That spirit of Elijah, Elisha, that is more to be with us than them spirit.
God, we looking like, man, snatch me up. Man, a chariot might come out the sky, light up your whole little Humvee line, light up your military. Like we think like that now. And like that's standing on your feet with great boldness. Because now that fear, that weak nature ain't hitting us no more. We ain't like a 2/3, like, man, Esau got this. Esau got that. What am I do? We ain't in that spirit. We all like, man, we got chariots behind us. Man, y'all Bashar behind us as a man. We like, I might get my spiritual power at that time. Y'all Bashar might just turn me up and make me a battle axe right there in the nerve. So we looking at Esau like, I'm waiting on you, E. Bring it. Because I can't get out of here unless you do what you gonna do. So we waiting on Esau's MOTP system, and now he's dragging his feet scared. Now he like, wait. We all like, when you gonna come? You got it? You scared? You like, yeah, we scared.
The scripture says Michael is gonna come down, and they don't want him to come. They don't want y'all shot to come.
The Archangel Michael gonna fight on our behalf. See, scripture like that, we know that. So now it's like, now we looking like we ain't scared out here. That's why we on the highway head bold and declarely. Like today, it ain't been nothing but Edomites out here most. Man, they all looking at us crazy. And I ain't scared. Like, man, what? Esau, yeah. I'm saying you about to go. So, and you know it. That's why you scared. So why we gonna be scared and this devil scared? This is our time to shine. Like you say, man, let your light shine, man. Let that oil kick in. Hey, tell Esau what it is. I'm gonna go get this, man. Where was that at? I might get it again, man. That's one of my favorite precepts. Was that Jeremiah 52? The battle axes?
Yeah, battle axe.
Yeah. Y'all can, I'm gonna go get this. Y'all probably bring that up. We'll bring this up because this going to Esau, what he done did. It's James 2:6. But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seat. And that's true. Esau is the rich man, and he oppresses the people of Israel. He don't want Yahshua to have nothing. And now, because Yahshua is getting something, he said we driving nice cars, getting nice houses, getting good jobs. So now Esau's like, no, I'm going to blow the whole system up because it ain't profiting me no more because my son's smoking meth. And his son over here, reading, getting smart, getting businesses. I said a lot of Jake don't even want to go to college no more. Now Jake's going to get trades, getting businesses set up, like my generation getting businesses set up. So the youngsters can, get into that. So now he's like, hey, I gotta blow it up, man. Because the rich man now, he losing his riches. Who's getting the riches? Yahshua getting the riches, man. So the rich man oppressed us, man. Yahshua making them ease upon us. Why is that? Because we're in the lost commandments now. Now we're calling out the true names. So now Esau got to ease up off of us. It's like he had his foot on our neck, and Yahshua like grabbing his foot, and he lifting it up. And Esau trying to keep it on our neck, and he lifting it up off of us, man. And in a minute, he about to just throw him back. We about to get up off our backs and get up and, hey, get that devil the business. Get that devil what he deserves. We're just going to put a yoke of iron on his neck, and he's going to go into slavery or bondage slavery. And that's the scripture. That's Revelation 13:10. No?
I got that precept. You said the battle ashes.
Yeah, go ahead and bring that. That go right at time.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51. I'm gonna have to start at verse 19. But it says the portion of Jacob is not like them. Okay, that goes to the original. All right. And it said, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kings. And with thee I will break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his riders. With thee also I will break in pieces men and women. With thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. With thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Ooh, I got a whole list of what we about to bust up. So we gonna make us battle actors, man. That spiritual power, that's gonna be for the men that's been singing the song, that know the gospel. If we get it, we gonna know what to do with it, man. And he just gave us a list on what to do with it.
In verse 24, and it said, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldeans all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, says the Lord, Yahweh Baskim Yahushua.
Ooh, that goes in the renders get them double. So we gonna double up on these doubles, man. And I ain't just saying that some angry black man rant. That's in the scriptures. You just read it. Of course, I ain't never brought that out. You don't want Jake to know that Jake about to be a warrior in a minute. You don't want Jake to know that Jake about to get spiritual powers and about to bust these devils up. They don't preach that. Esau snatch his 501c3 away. Like, don't you be up here helping Yahshua to self-esteem out, telling them they strong and they warriors. I want them to be docile and weak and scared. That's how Esau wants. See, that nature get broke. That's why when that I read earlier, weak nature's been broken. Now we're coming in that King David spirit. Now we're coming in that spirit of Joshua and Caleb, Jeremiah, the Maccabees brothers. Now we're coming in that warrior spirit. Now we just waiting on to get our spiritual power. Because the Lord said, be patient and wait on thee. So he rises to the prey. So we get that, man. That's why that movie Black Adam, that was very spiritual, man.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and 25. It said, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, which destroyeth all the earth, and will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rock, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
Right? That's one of the things Edom, man. The Lord's let us destroy him mountain. That mountain means government power. And right now, Esau Edom is in power right now. The Lord says he's gonna make him a burnt mountain, man. Like, he's gonna send that fire on him, man.
Them nuclear missiles got to burn that devil, man. Because he has company. Come on, as I said, these devils, man, these fast forces don't bring the scriptures out like they should, man. They bring these scriptures out, man. The whole book is condemning Esau Edom, so-called white man. The whole book is against them. Basically reading them his rights. That's why Esau don't like the truth to go out. The truth is not for him. Yeah, that's hey, verse 26. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Ooh, and they're gonna be desolate forever because this is it for them. This they last call to rule. Because once we get set up from our kingdom, the kingdom of heaven gonna rule forever. It's gonna be perpetual. Because the little ones gonna have the law commandments on their inward parts. So everybody gonna keep the law. So if we don't get in sin no more, the law ain't gonna cast us down no more. So y'all swallow the yellow ram is gonna rule forever. And Esau's gonna be stomped out, because he's done nothing but wickedness. Esau is a cancer upon the earth. All he does is kill, steal, and destroy everywhere he goes. He does nothing beneficial for the planet. He does nothing beneficial for the people. And he's just, but you don't hate him. He's the wicked. He's the wicked kind. He's the wicked. And the most I hate him. And then you look at Esau and his ways, you be like, I see why he hates you, man. You disgusting. A lot of Edomites don't like the babe. They nasty. They do abominable acts. Then every Edomite, man, I've ran into, I think he's a momo. Every single last one of them. I had an Edomite tell me every man has a price on his manhood. I said, bullshit. I don't have a price. You have a price, but I don't. So let me know that Esau let me know, like, hey, he basically told me he was a momo. He didn't need enough money. You know, and I'm like, wow, man, y'all are not men. You know, y'all just some bloodthirsty, wicked, demonic demons, man. No wonder y'all ever shot on one y'all.
So it ain't nothing but to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's their whole nature.
So you about to be done away with, man. The earth is dangerous destroyed because of them. Now y'all probably gonna get set up because we're the ones with real wisdom. We do things beneficial. We're the real caretakers. You know, you look at Eve, her true nature. She's very loving in her true essence. You know, the Jake man is very wise. He does things beneficial. You know, when he's in his true essence. You know, not the nigga version, but Jake in his real essence. You know, and they do like we look at the Native Americans. They living in harmony with the land. Jake does that, and then when Yahusha comes back, we start the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna be able to do that again. So therefore, the earth is gonna be a paradise again. You're gonna see like vegetation we ain't seen in a minute come back. You're gonna see animals we thought was gone come back, and everything's gonna be in harmony.
That's a blot on Esau Edom. Because he destroyed everything, genocide, animals, and everything. And what did the scripture say? Oh, he messed up the land, not doing land Sabbath. And the scripture said he was going to destroy those who destroy the earth. That's Esau Edom.
I'm gonna bring this out. It's Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So Esau gonna set up his beast system, and then it's gonna all fall down. And then it goes 13. He takes the wise of their own craftiness, and the counsel of froward is carried headlong. They're going to Esau, man. Esau, we're gonna be carrying Esau out headlong. Like, if you got a big slave for sale, you know, going for 3 shekels of gold, you know, going once, like what's that? The rodeo, not the rodeo, the auction. They're like, I gotta eat him out over here. Something 6 foot 200 pounds. I got big arms and so y'all swallow over there. And they go, hey, like them live, man. And they carry, they're going to hard bondage slavery. So they're gonna be carrying headlong, man. We're gonna be carrying them like cattle. You know, just throwing them on the thing. Like, who wants to eat them out?
That remind me of that movie, Class Act. How they carried that dude.
Oh, yeah. Big dude, he ran some piano and all this stuff.
And then he lied. He said, it's like 8, 9 of them, man. Just like Esau just lied.
And he put the bag over his head too, didn't he? He couldn't see it coming. That's funny. I know, Class Act. That's how we gonna do Esau. I might do anybody like that. If we got to do anybody like that. Put the bag over his head, blow, mess them up, then put them out there to sell. Like, you know, half off. We don't mess them up. Eyes black, his head beat off. Yeah, sure, baby girl, I'll get you for half a shekel.
He got sold like the display when you buy some off the display.
Yeah. You gotta do them half price. I done messed them up. Because I just felt like it real quick. So check it out. This minute 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. Esau, everywhere he goes, darkness. And his meanings is darkness. Because all they talk about is lies, deceit, and how to, you know, take people's lives away. You know, and they grope in the noonday as in the night. Man, Esau like a blind man right now. You can look at him now, they all on drugs. You see him groping around now. Stumbling.
Everywhere they walk.
I like that precept because you say he grope in the noonday like in the night. So he over here stumbling, holding his hand out, trying to find his way because he's been in the dark so long. You know, when you're sleeping, you got the lights out. You cut that light on, your eyes all squinching, you can't see. Yeah, that's how Esau Edom is in the daytime, man.
Guys, hurt. Here we go, 15. But he saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. Yeah, he said he saved the poor. Who's the poor? They're going to Yahshua, man. Israel. So that's another precept that should boost your faith. They say he saved the poor. Only the poor that's obedient, though, the whole elect. And he said from the sword of their mouth. But this devil always spit lies. He got his laws and regulations go out, you know, and all that is do what?
And he said
put Jake to death.
And he said he saved him from the sword of the mighty man, the strong man. That's from the military. That's from the military right there. Read that again.
But he saved the poor from the sword from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty.
Yeah, that's the military, man. So hey, he's not gonna save us only from their lies and their lies.
Oh yeah.
Strong man, and they come out of the camera.
You know.
It's Jake, man. Jake.
Marine Nick.
That's a product.
But yeah, he's gonna save him from that flood that's coming in. He's gonna save you from that also.
Yeah, here goes 16. So the poor have hope, and iniquity stopping her mouth. You hear that? It says, so the poor have hope, man. We got hope thanks to who? Yahweh Bashiach was shot. That's our hope right there. That's what we lean on. Everything right there goes into Yahweh Shah. He gonna save us, man. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I see it already happening. Just the mercy of getting this truth. Right there lets you know we're gonna get saved, man. Because he could have just left us in the dark and let Esau run the elaborate plan on us. We don't know nothing.
Not everybody
like Jake.
Not everybody.
Turn around, seat tripping and stuff. Looking stupid.
Everybody can get this truth, man. So you should be thankful that hey, if you're a part of this wise council, man. But you could be like that dude over here, tattoos all on the face, bugged out, dreads, man.
Easy work.
Looking smoked out, half on. Hey, man,
easy work.
That's why we gonna run the recompense on Esau right there, man.
You give him you give him a sandwich and maybe a pair of clean clothes, he's gonna willingly go to a camp. Oh, you did this for me? Oh yeah, I'll go this way. Yeah, boss man. Yeah, you heard that door clink, bam, then right behind your ass. Now you stuck like a rat in a trap.
He gonna love that device. Because he's gonna get a universal basic income to get high and do what he want to do. To him, that's gonna be a saving grace. Like the best thing in the world.
Like that Jake on that purge movie. Like that Jake on that purge movie. They was kidnapping people in the purge. They part of the kidnapping people in the purge, and they go to their Edomite. The Edomite will pay them.
Yeah. That was the second one, Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
I was watching that one yesterday. Yep, I was watching that one again. That's a good point, huh? That's Jake, man. So check it out. Here goes 17. It's kind of back up. I broke down already. 17 said, behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh corrected. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. So don't get mad when you get cuts or Yahweh is dealing with you to make you get right. Man, count that as joy, man, because he's trying to save you. But like I just said, we could be like that Jake that was just walking down the block, all bugged out. He gonna be easy work, man. We could be just like that. We could be all meth, fentanyl, doodling up our faces, doing abominable acts. And don't even know what's going on, just looking for our next high. But we ain't in that spirit, man. We're in the spirit, watching this out.
Yeah, you go. Like I guarantee he ain't gonna remember this very act that he did before, right?
He's a psycho babbler.
Yeah, that dude's finished, man. That's it. 2/3 is finished. They're already dead. So let that be an example that we ain't in that spirit, man. Y'all trying to make us alive. How does he make us alive? But we get that living water. Living water. So that was dead bones that walked across here. Right now, we getting living waters. We alive right now. And we alive, we sober, we vigilant. We watching out for this devil, man.
That's that precept. He that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's what you saw right there. That was a literal walking zombie right there that just walked by. That's what that was. That's that dry bone right there.
And the fool. Straight fool. He talking, rapping to himself, psycho babbling, man. Straight fool, man. Hey, Jeremiah Gabar said the 2/3 dancing to his there. Come on, They say Jake out here gone, man. We ain't seen too many Jakes, and then we do see Jake. Hey, he whacked out his mind, man. Dancing stuff. Look how Jake want to do it. Jake always want to be on camera dancing and stuff. Everything's a joke to them. Like if he'd have been a chick, he'd have been twerking. They think everything is the game a joke. Like he don't even know that Esau coming down with great wrath to take your life away. But like I said earlier, he gonna go for it though. He gonna take anything
he don't even care that Esau gave him the damn drugs.
No, he don't care, man. It's done. Finished, man. Dance. Get the screw of the heart. You want to get in the camera and dance. Like, get your ass up out of here, man. Jake is just like a big old king. I bet he about our age.
Yeah, that nigga look. I mean, look old. I done seen Jake that was younger than us, look older than us too. So I ain't no telling, man.
He too old to be acting like that, though. Yeah. Like shit is like, man, what y'all talking about? What y'all got going? But that dude is done, man. And a lot of Jake is like that. That's why they call it 2/3. Majority of Jake are in that spirit. They just dancing. Like the dudes go on TikTok. They making TikToks and dancing and challenges and what's that? F nigga free. Fast and do the. I'm looking like, man, don't y'all know what the devil about to do, man? But hey, forget the 2/3. Man, worry about them. We want them to hopefully let, man. They need to go. That's a good thing for them to get dead like that. We can't bring them in the kingdom because they'll bring that filthiness in the kingdom.
Right.
It's working fast.
Look like nothing. They need it.
Yeah, they need it, man. So when they come back, then they can go up again. So y'all got about to push up.
I wanted to pull out this one precept, man, because if you get that MOTB, it's gonna be your fate.
Yes,
okay?
go pull up, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. It's Revelation 14 and 9, and then of course there's another one in 16 and Revelation 16 and 1. But we're gonna get to one in Revelation 14 and 9. So this is your fate if you get that MOTB. You know what I'm saying? Revelation 14 and 9. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture unto the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. In verse 11, he said, in the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. And there you have it right there, man. So, and it's going to be tormented in the presence of the Lamb, that is our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, in the presence of the angels. So we basically going to be on that chariot, watching America, aka Babylon the Great, be basically burned his stuff. All right, and Yahweh Shai said it. All right, and I think that's Matthew 24, where he actually mentioned to the disciples. He said, all these buildings, those y'all see, all these buildings shall be stopped. Okay, everything that you see right now, it ain't gonna be no more. All right. So anybody that received that mark or that image, that received that mark, that is gonna be your fate. Okay. Because the church is not gonna pick up nobody with the device in their body. Right? You got the device in your body that proves for no good to y'all about your child. You got bound down to Esau. So ain't no church gonna pick you up with the device in your body. Church only gonna pick up those that got the light of your house by your child and them that have repented, got the faith. Those are the ones gonna get picked up.
The position.
That's in your forehead, man. Know the name, your house by your child. Those will be picked up in the church, man. Those names. The ones that took that device are not going to be picked up. Like I said, you said, close to first up, you're going to stay here. And that's going to be the hell. See, Esau may seem like when you die, you go to hell. No, hell's going to be right here on earth, man. Hell's going to be when the pistol starts slamming this place. Had this place rocking like a drunkard to and fro with hot thermonuclear missiles. You're going to stay here. You're going to get burnt up. And that's why what it says, that lake of fire right there. What is the lake of fire? We're going to bring a lake of fire. It's them damn missiles. That's what caused the lake of fire right there. It's gonna be slamming nonstop, bloom, 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 blam. You don't want to be in that, man. I said, hey, call Allah, Yahweh Shai, let the fear of the Lord, and we get right now, because I don't want to know the Lord by pain. I don't want to feel no hot thermonuclear fire. I don't want to feel that on my flesh. That's a bad way to go. That ain't even regular fire. That's thermonuclear fire. You'll get radiated. They say your tongue and your eyes gonna dissolve. And your skull, yeah, man, you don't want that, man. So it's best to get right and serve the Lord, with all your power,
so you can escape the calamities to come. I got one additional one, man. This is Psalms 124 and 7. It says, our soul has escaped as a bird out of the snare of the trap. The snare is broken and we are escaped. And that goes into the hope and election. Because everybody who's not numbered amongst that, hey, you're gonna receive your fate, man, and that's that destruction.
Ooh, perfect precept at the end, though. Perfect precept. That's the spirit right there, man. That said, hey, you up to edify? Want to give our praise glory too? Baby. Hey, Kwam Yasharala, keep the faith, Yasharala. We must up out of here, baby. Keep that faith.